the arcane sanctuary. After speaking to Jerry for quite a while, he told me the horrors and how it all began with a stranger, long brown robe, and looking for information. He said this man kept his head down and was a low talker, but he got an eerie feeling from him, an overwhelming feeling of fear. After this stranger left 3 days later, the city became a living nightmare. After telling me all this, he allowed me to enter into the palace. It was a beautiful sandstone mixed with marble. It was a sight to see and wonder. I made my way down to the cellars, and I could hear the sounds of flies buzzing, the smell of corpses. Blood everywhere, guards' corpses, limbs scattered all around. I slowly opened the gates, and with the rusty squeaky sound they made, I could hear the sounds of monsters and skeletons patrolling. I timed my movements and snuck around. I could fight in here, but with the walls and cell bars, it would make things difficult. Eventually, I made my way down to the last floor. I could feel a sense of power, like a light hum. I opened the door and saw a strange statue, but it wasn't made of stone, but a type of metal. It was making a low humming sound. I touched it, and a blue portal began to form. A blue? I thought. The one in the rogue wilderness was red. I stepped through it, and like a blink of an eye, I was in another realm. There was no sound, all the stars around me. There was a sense of calmness to this place, but it felt like an eye was watching me. Somebody here. Drogman told me of a great mage here, but this power felt more corrupt. 4 pathways. I sat in the middle and meditated. Sure, we could explore each way and fight through all the enemies, but that would take more time than we needed. I relaxed my senses and moved my hand around. There, I shouted in my head. That was the way. We walked what seemed like an endless mile. Time was different here, but it would seem if it was never found this mage, we would be stuck in the silent hell of a world. I was lost in my thoughts, and I could feel a chill in the air. My mercenary shouted at me, "Look out!" I looked up and saw an ice spell coming at me. I rolled out of the way. A mage in this distance, he wasn't friendly. I had no skeletons on me, so I had my mercenary keep him distracted, and I rushed him. He threw a firewall, and I jumped through it. I cut my hand and threw my blood on him. I summoned my golem. Like a mold, my golem grew off of him. The two were one. He shrieked in pain. "Tell me, mage, where is Diablo?" And as he gurgled on his blood, he said, "You're too late. Destruction will be freed." I looked over and seen a bunch of symbols and a book on a pedestal. I read from it and walked through the portal. I came upon a cannon and a horde of enemies waiting for me on the other side. Doriel and the life returned to Luke Lane. Me and my mercenary were running for our lives. The horde of enemies becoming too much. I had my skeleton army hold them off. While we rushed and searched for the right tomb, there were so many of them. We came to the right tomb. The symbol matched the one from the book. We walked in, and I could hear the creaky sounds of the earth shifting around. The air was cold and dry, making it hard to breathe. I tried to feel any sense of power within this place, but something was blocking me. We slowly walked around the tomb. Our torches barely made lights, but they did help burn away any cobwebs. It weighed on my mind. What did the mage mean when he said destruction had been released? Why was my power being blocked? It never happened before. It was a power of evil, but like a dog guarding a home, it was trying to ward me away. We made a small campfire in one of the rooms, and I rested for a bit. It may have been a bad idea, but we were exhausted from all the running. I shut my eyes and began seeing more visions of a fiery realm and me approaching some sort of forge. I had 2 gem-like items in my hands, a blue one and a red one. I smashed them both, but a piece survived. I went to go pick it up. Then I woke up from my sleep. I needed to drink from my flask. The air was too dry. The visions, were they telling me something, or was it a warning? I looked around, and my mercenary was feeling along the walls. She said maybe I was feeling a draft. I think there was a secret door around here somewhere. Just at the moment when she said that, a door opened. I gathered our gear and we investigated. In the distance was a sun-ray pillar and an altar of some sort. We looked at it, and it had the same symbols. You think this is where the staff goes? I took the staff out and placed it in the altar. It began to power up, and the symbols began to light up. The room began to shake, and a beam of sunlight pierced the wall. A foul stench came from below in a low growl. I chucked my torch down and saw something moving around. I summoned my clay golem and sent it down. There was nothing, then a loud growl, and my golem grunted. I summoned my army, and we slid down a hole. My golem was fighting some sort of giant bug monster. If I read the scriptures right, this thing was called Doriel, guardian of Baal. Its sluggish body, its huge scythe for hands, was slashing my golem around. My army charged forth and began attacking it. For something so fat, he was fast and strong. When my skeletons would cut him into maggots began to pour out. He was losing the fight. He put himself in a deep defensive position, and an aura began around him. The air began getting colder. A Frost Nova spell was in the works. Skeletons, shields up! I shouted. They formed a wall of bone and metal, and Doro released his frost attack. Their shields shattered, but they remained strong. They continued to slash and stab him. He attempted one attack on me, and my mercenary, my golem, stood in front of us. He was cut in half. The big disgusting bug had fallen. We looted the room and made on. The second part of the room was warmer. I could hear bubbling and fire roaring. There was an angel I saw. We knew they existed. They never meddled in human affairs before. This one was different. His name was Tyrael. I released him from his chains. We spoke on how he was caught. He explained Diablo had released Baal, the Lord of Destruction. So that's what the mage meant. I opened the portal and went back to the town. I explained what happened. Some were disappointed and others happy. Either way, Luke Lane was free. Sharon told me to talk to his captain. He would be the one to take me to Kurost, a land of jungle, home of the Amazons, and where the Lord of Hatred himself remains. Mephisto. How's it going, guys? This is just a pre-recording, so I'm going to start my timer here. So I know I have my timer on my tablet, so I know how long I've been going for. If you haven't checked it out already, I did 3 trailer reactions today. Like I said, this is a pre-recording, so you guys will see this tomorrow. But, yeah, I did. Oh, great. Which one is which? I think it's. Is it this one? What? Yeah. Did the 3 trailer reactions. I did Resident Evil Infinite Darkness, which apparently was out for like the longest period of time, or like the last 5 or 6 months. I've just now got like the trailer notification for it, so it's like, thanks YouTube, you ass. And then I did a trailer reaction for the new Suicide Squad movie. And I did a trailer reaction for Wrath of Man, which has Jason Statham in it. So if you haven't seen those, go check those out. I basically decided to take a day for myself and, try to unwind a bit. So I do apologize for not having a Diablo video for this Thursday, but, it was either that or being in a really crappy mood. I was like, gotta bring some sort of cheer. Monday, there will not be a video. So that'll be the day after Easter, because I have family and friends coming over. So I do apologize for that, but Stardew will have to wait. And we'll be on the Egg Festival. So we'll get to take on Abigail again for round 2. And hope you guys enjoy the storyline. Well, little story, I should say. For the Arcane Sanctuary. Ooh, we have an Ether run. I've been debating if I want to make any rune words. I mean, I'm still holding on for a for that what is it? Skull helmet, bone helmet, or whatever the hell it's called. Bone helmet, I think it is. Ooh, nice. Since I'm trying to stick with basically this necromantic gear as best as possible. So like bone shields, bone armor, anything like that. Anything really, is gonna really fit a necromancer. But hope you guys, this Friday will be going good when you guys see this video. Mine's been not Friday yet, but my Thursday's been okay. I played a little bit of League, and whoo, let me tell you, there's some stories in that game. I swear. Okay, so it's not the easiest way. So, if you never played Diablo 2, Arcane Sanctuary, there's 4 different ways. This is the easiest way. And if you get really lucky, trust me, this is definitely the way you want. Then you have another way similar to this, but it has stairs. And you've already seen this, but for new people who haven't watched my Amazon Diablo walkthrough of it, there's ones that have stairs, and there's one with red portals, and then there's the pathway. Kind of like a spiral staircase pathway. Trust me, that's the way you do not want, because it's a goddamn pain in the ass, because enemies do have the ability to actually hit you from, if it's broken up to 3 floors, they have the ability, the ranged ones have the ability to actually hit you from the 3rd floor. And if you're playing a melee character, you can't hit them, so it can be really goddamn annoying. So, I was hoping it would be this way. You might have gotten an early jump on Telrush's tomb, but apparently not. At least with Arcane Sanctuary, it's a little more easier, like I explained in the last video. With your, if you choose the archer for your mercenary, he has the ability to actually just hit into the enemies from the back or the sides, and like that, so she doesn't have to be worried about being barred by any of the walls, like in the maggot lair. So, definitely recommend sticking with the Act 1 archer if you're going to play the Necromancer, summon Necromancer. Choice optional. I mean, a lot of people choose the Act 2 mercenary because of his buffs. He is good when you can play him on take on Doriel. You know, because if you get like a defensive buff for your skeletons, they can last a little longer in the fight with Doriel. No matter what, in the end, he's going to pummel your goddamn skeletons. You know, so. But if you can make them last last a little longer and having to save the trips to actually having to refresh your skeletons and stuff like that, hey, I say go for it. You know, I prefer just to stick with my mercenary as right now. You know, kick Dandy's ass, and we're going for Doriel, so. The only other way that you can actually tell where the summoner will be, and if it's actually on Battle.net, is if you use a mod called a map hack, which will automatically tell you where each of the objectives are. You can't get banned for it on Battle.net, so don't be stupid and use it. Because it's just a form of cheating. So, I don't think you can use it on Battle.net anymore, but... never used it myself, but I know plenty of people who actually still do. Especially if you're like playing to like farm in hell difficulty, stuff like that. Especially like something like Mephisto, is what it's usually used for. People will use it for rushing too, just to save the time. So that, you know, so if you're giving out your forge or something like that. But otherwise, I just say stick with the classic way and just play the game how it was built. I know a lot of people are pretty much getting bored of regular Diablo to like Lord of Destruction like this one. They're switching over to Path of Diablo, which is one I'm actually debating whether or not if I want to actually try it myself. The only problem with that I haven't actually bothered with it is because, you know, I'm not sure how the hell you actually install the game, because I do know it makes a copy of your regular Diablo game, but there's like, you know, where the files go and how to download it, and it's just like I can't be bothered with all that crap, you know. And the newest video that the only video that I actually ever seen actually how to download Path of Diablo is like 2 years old, so it's, you know, kind of out of date there. You know, so it's like I haven't even bothered with that, and there's Medium XL and crap like that, and it's just like, I'll stick with regular Diablo. I think they were talking about switching Diablo's ladder reset from 6 months to like either every 3 or 4 months. So that'll be interesting. But, yeah. About 12 minutes here. Come on now. Seriously, guys? It's a goddamn pair of stairs. Let's go. I guess that's a problem with the Summon Nercomancer. Arcane Sanctuary and Maggot Lair will just kill you one goddamn time. And, let me see here. Did we do any else besides grinding? I don't think we got anything new. Besides this amulet, that's about it. I got some upgraded rings. I think I've already showed you guys, but we did do some grinding. I'm already level 23. So, I'm actually about 5 levels higher in Arcane Sanctuary than I actually should be. Because you want to come in around Arcane Sanctuary on level 18 to 20. So, about 3 to 5 levels higher than I actually should be in Arcane Sanctuary. So, the experience won't be as high, but it'll make things a lot easier actually getting through this goddamn place. Right, mercenary over there, just shattering them. Come on now. Ooh, I swear, you drink all the goddamn water in one, I still get a dry mouth. Really kind of annoying. Come on, let this be the way.
Is this the way? Yes, it is. All right. Now, I'm going to distract you with my golem over there. He'll end up dying. But that's a-okay. Ooh, you are not killing me, boy. You can get the hell out of here with that crap. Thank you. Studded leather armor and a claymore. I'll take that. Yeah, about 10 minutes left, so let's see if we can discover that Tal Rusher tomb, shall we? Well, let me turn this crap in. That's not bad armor, actually. 32. Actually, better than what you've got. Let me sell this stuff real quick, and then we'll go explore Tal Rusher's tomb for a little bit. Like I always say, I try to get my videos within like 20 minutes, so. Otherwise, if I do no longer than that, it's going to take almost the entire goddamn day, so. Dexterity. Ooh. These ones are actually really good to have. I'm actually going to keep those. We're already basically full up on crap again, anyways. Yeah, put that in there, thank you. Oop, hold on a minute. Ooh, apologize there, I had a cough. I don't want to blow you guys' eardrums out. Now, let's see here. There was a decent helmet in here. I was going to give him a mercenary, but I'd rather have something that has a little more higher defense than that. Alright, what are we looking at here? Double triangles, alright. Let's see if we can find that Tal Rusher tomb. As for the rest of the tombs that are not going to be Durials, I will explore and just grind off of those. So, any loot I'll get off screen or anything like that, I'll definitely show you guys. Give me that extra cash. We're going to need it for Diablo anyways. Ah, are you kidding me? Come on. Beetles? Ugh. Not my most favorite enemy to go against. Okay, screw it. I mean, beetles offer a lot of experience, but they're such a goddamn pain in the ass to go against. Come on, where's that Tal Rusher tomb at? Okay. We got about 8.5 minutes left. Come on, where's that tomb at? I doubt we'll actually find the altar. There it is. And be able to kill Duriel within a matter of 8 minutes. This game likes to troll me. This is one of the benefactors about being a summoned Nercomancer. I don't have to deal with the goddamn sparks of beetles. Slowly killing you away. Oh, you have cord bellies and apparitions. And speaking of apparitions, the one game I would love to get, if I ever get an upgraded computer and so on and so forth, is Phasmophobia. I know a lot of people have been playing that game, and a lot of my Twitch friends have been playing it too. But there's no way in hell I'm going to run that game on this computer. Hell, I've tried to run the convenience store on this computer, and it was just like, nope, not happening. Beetles. Excuse me. Which is weird, because the goddamn game is like, what, 1 or 2 gigabytes at most? If even that? But it's also one of the games you need a NVIDIA graphics card for, too. So it's like, oh, this is exactly why I have this. So, I apologize for any loud clicking, but the music should somewhat override it. Keep my goddamn safe distance. Rather lose 2 skeletons and be able to bring them back than die in that goddamn room. Okay. 6.5 minutes left. Let's see what we can do here. Operations. blasting the beetles. We might get lucky enough that I might extend the video if we manage to get to Doriel within the 6 minutes left. Keyword is might. Because Doriel is still going to take a little bit longer to kill, but I'm also like 3 levels higher than I actually should be too. Okay, it's going to be a gamble. Okay. It's just rushed right in there. It's definitely not the way. Sometimes in ways like this, there'll be a mini boss. Okay, so we got one gore belly down there. Let's see if he's up top. Damn, I think he's like killing my goddamn skeletons off. That'll be great too if I can get. Well, I mean, I'll be getting to 24 before I come close to reaching Mephisto, so having that summoner's resistance is gonna be nice. And I apologize if you hear like my voice is like echo back. I'm just like leaning back, so I don't want to throw my back out from like leaning forward. So I do apologize. And apparently, as of movie references and stuff like that, Godzilla vs. King Kong came out on the 25th. So I'm extremely hyped for that movie. And when I can eventually actually watch it, I plan to. That is a movie I've been wanting to watch for a very, very long time. Way before they even, did the whole thing that they did. So that's like something I explained in one of my starting videos. But that's like a childhood's dream right there. And King Kong has gotten so many goddamn remakes, it's ridiculous. I mean, so has Godzilla too, but of like off-brand King Kong movies, it's just like a lot more than Godzilla. Okay, so we're definitely not going to reach Tel Russia. And more goddamn beetles. Thing is, we're going to have to refight through all this crap too, anyways. As Tel Russia's tomb, as the way it is, ooh, damn, I apologize. Seems no matter how much goddamn water I drink, I still cough up. I'm going to actually leave it the way it actually is and not explore any further, because that'll still be counted as a partial video. So, and I don't want to kind of like cheat myself by grinding out this area and then going like, oh yeah, here's the objective, and it's like, a 5-minute goddamn video. Try to bring you guys some entertainment. Ooh. Yeah, we got 2.5 minutes left. We're gonna end the video soon, anyways. So we'll have to explore how much we can. And if you don't know about Doriel's tomb, his tomb will always be bigger than in the rest of the Tel Russian tomb. So if it seems like to take forever to get through a Tel Russian tomb, it's because you're in the right one. Oh, I was gonna say too, we're like, oh, okay, we're right here. I can actually just extend the video, just killing Doriel. No, it's still a goddamn dead end. God damn it. I get trolled enough in League of Legends. I don't need this crap from this goddamn game. God damn it. That's disappointing. 2 straight up dead ends. It's gotta be on, like, up here or over there. But hey, I mean, we're almost halfway through our goddamn experience bar anyway, so screw it. About 2 minutes left, so. Oh, where the hell did you come from? I look away for 1 second and there's a goddamn enemy trying to run up on me. Whoa. I'm done there, buddy. Small charm. And once we finish the... Okay, that's not it. Excuse me. Once we finish up Diablo 2, what I'll be doing is... thing is, I gotta figure out when the hell I'm gonna start working again. And once I officially get that planned out, then I'll have a more of a better schedule for you guys right now. But when I start working more, I might have less time to actually do any game walkthroughs and stuff like that. So it's going to be limited to a 3-day process. So, you know, once we finish up Diablo 2, it's just going to be strictly Stardew and movie trailer reactions and crap like that. So I don't want to push for another game until I finish Stardew. And since technically you can't really finish Stardew because it has infinite amounts of crap to do, there is a... Oh, you little... Are you kidding me? We're literally right here. I'm trying to think. How busy am I? I mean, we're all... God damn it. You know what? I'm going to stop my timer here. I really don't want to leave you guys on a cliffhanger. I want to get Doriel just strictly over a day. You know what? We're going to say screw it. We're going to actually go over the time a little bit. I really don't want to. Gold Mastery. That's actually technically better than what I have. It gives me that less fire resistance, which I don't really care about. But, yeah. That's going to help out my gold a lot more, too. Alright, you know what? Like I said, screw it. We're going to go over the time limit here. We're just going to knock off Doriel. I don't want to leave you guys on a cliffhanger because I didn't do a Diablo video today. So, kind of seems like a dick move to do if I just leave you guys on the cliffhanger like that. Lightning, get the hell out of here. Oh, the staff. Oh, no, I have the staff on me. Because once I edit all this crap in here and stuff like that, I mean, then I'm going to have to... Well, I'll be rendering the video tomorrow. Because if I do it tonight, it's going to take like 3 hours. And I'm not doing that before I go to bed. It's like, sorry, not happening. Alright. Let's deal with this little turd. What are you guys glitching out for? Go attack him. I don't know why this happens sometimes. Like, my goddamn skeletons just straight up glitch out. They don't bother attacking goddamn Doriel. You're not killing my goddamn mercenary. Get the hell out of that garbage. For some oddball... I've had the same problem on playing Battle.net. For some oddball reason, your skeletons don't bother. They just circle Doriel, and then they just end up getting their asses killed. I'm not going to edit any of this crap out, so... Come on, I need, like, some goddamn minions here. I don't want to have to go exploring all around for this crap, looking for goddamn enemies. Thank you. This is the one problem that I have with playing the Summon Nercomancer, is like, your skeletons die. You literally have to run all the way back to the one act that you may know that has a lot of enemies, and it's just like a goddamn pain in the ass, but... See, now they want to attack him. He's almost dead anyways. You guys get the uncut version, because I'm not going to just edit all this crap out, so... Just hang in there, guys. Doriel's literally almost dead anyway, so... Probably 1 or 2 more good rounds with him, and he's pretty much gone. Golem's actually hanging in there a lot longer than I thought he would, too, so it's actually nice. This is the part where the mercenary would come in. Whether or not I will keep my mercenary, my Act 1 mercenary, in Act 3 is a different story. Let me get that out there. One more good round and he's pretty much dead. I will probably switch her out. I really don't want to, because having a nice good Act 1 mercenary, and I already have the gear for it and stuff like that, is really nice. But Act 3, she's not really gonna be that helpful. Somewhat. I don't know, we'll have to see, because once we start going to like the Fleur dungeons and crap like that, it's Just remember, it's going to be kind of useless in that area until we start reaching the sewers where it's going to be a little more open area. So debatable, but at the same time I don't want to bother with Act 2 Mercenary because he's a frontline unit. He's going to get killed. And he usually tends to be the first one to die. And you're dead, bug boy. Ooh. Give me the good loot. Breastplate I will not be using because that's not... Oh, it's ethereal anyways. Antlers. Shields. So that armor's going straight to my mercenary. That's good. It's okay, I guess. That's like the best. What the hell is this garbage? Well, it took us, what, 4 tries? Well, 4 rounds. Killed Doriel, and he gave us nothing but a pile of crap, as usual. You can farm Doriel. I wouldn't really recommend it. He doesn't really offer anything that good unless you know for a fact you can just, like, mollywop him. If you're going to play something like the Summon Nercomancer, I wouldn't even bother with it. Just strictly the fact because you're going to have to continuously resummon your skeletons, run back, and the whole process of spending 10 minutes to try to kill Doriel and then him just dropping a crap loot is just not worth it. You know, same thing with Doriel. I did multiple runs with her and I just got nothing but garbage with her. You know, then again, I don't have much magic point either. I have like 12 magic point. Alright guys, so we're going to end the video there. This will probably be a little extended over 20 minutes. But, I'll have this all rendered out and then uploaded to YouTube when I get up in the morning, so. But either way, I hope you guys is, well, when you guys will be seeing this, it'll be Friday. Hope you guys' Friday will be going good. And I hope you guys' this Easter weekend, because Easter is this Sunday, will be going good. Like I said, Monday there will be no video for Stardew. And sometime within that week, I got to figure out when the hell my work schedule is going to be going back. And when that's the case, when I finally figure that out, then I'll give you guys an updated schedule of what's going to be going on and stuff like that. So, but either way, thanks guys.